Well, guys, I am playing British Railway, which is set in Europe, and it got an update. And I'm at Luton, Leeton, and they've used too many images, bro, and now they're all glitching through each other. You need to use parts. That's too many pictures. Anyways, I'm here to just do some kind of gameplay, generic stuff, because it got an update. I think it's 1.1 or something. This bloke made a video on it. But I'm gonna just show you around and show you the ropes. Sorry about that. Well, let's play. So I'm at Shrewsbury, which is home to the strangest looking footbridge I've ever seen. Like what? So I'm standing here with Thanos on this platform. I do quite like the images they've used. They are good quality images sometimes, but they've used too many. Like, if you remove the images, you wouldn't be able to tell there's like a big station here. Also, this coffee is bad. I quite like the signs as well. I think these are new signs. They've accidentally made the Tyne-Wear Metro with the roof images as well. Here's a reference picture if you don't know what I'm talking about. I like how they got the express track in the middle. That's quite cool. Building, that looks fairly British, so at least it holds up to its name of British Railway. It's a good station build, I'd say. Yeah, so too many images, but very nicely built. Also, I see something super cool. Longbow Station has been changed as seen, and they use this rather boring footbridge. The station's not really got much to report back. It's got another platform though. Now, I'm going to use the map to show you what's new. So, the usual line down to Victoria Harbour is the same as far as I'm concerned. So, Longbow has been moved to this other branch now, which is a bit strange. And this is the one which goes to Broomfield, which I think is on a loop. Yeah, it is, I think. And also, of course, down to Ashdean, which is quite cool. I've not actually done that yet. You have to get money, and I don't have that. Then, of course, you've still got the normal line to Merlion, but they've got some different stations. Victoria Docks, which used to be Victoria Harbour, has been completely changed. Victoria Harbour, which is basically New Haven Marine, which is the funny one in GCR. Then you got Newhurst, which I don't really have much to say about. It's really curved though. Abbey Road is really boring now. Longbow Beach, extremely boring now. I wish they reverted it back to the old one. Whetstone, I can't really say if it's changed or not. Merlion's basically the same, but I'm happy about that. Leeton, as you've seen, has changed. And then they've also got a new part of the main line. So the part going down to St James Park doesn't terminate at Preston Junction anymore. Preston Junction's had a complete overhaul. It keeps on going past Forestdale, Astley, Holme Heath, like Cheadleholme, I guess, and Stirling Street before arriving into Norrington. And as it just kind of ends, I assume it's going to go further in the future. So that would be really cool. So I was playing this game a bit earlier with bowler stuff and the bloke. And I did ride the train, so I've been to a few of these stations already, so this isn't my live reaction, this is kind of just like me going over the stuff. Or, I'm at Astley Station, which I guess does resemble one of those kind of quiet, just little used stops which you can find on the main line. And I do like the way the track curves and how they've actually made the track patterns interesting. SCR, take notes. But yeah, I think it's pretty nice, and yeah, I'm not going to be talking about this. Another new station is Holme Heath, which looks really horrible at first look because it's brutalist. Now, the actual building quality of itself is very good, but I very much do not like stations with this architecture. However, it does get better. With this very grim and dark station, if you go through the extremely realistic ticket barriers, then go through a Victorian bathroom, you come across to the much nicer Victorian entrance here, which I have to admit is extremely well built and looks really nice. Also, there's the map here, so as you can see there's a new line to Belman Green, which I think is new. Then, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's new. Then there's the Norrington branch, and I'm at Holme Heath just there, so I've got Stirling Street. Newhurst is new, and I'm pretty sure Broomfield is new as well. Anyways, yeah, this station, really nice entrance. I like how they got the ticket booths here, which are kind of like closed. Got this, which I got stuck in the other day, and got really nice ticket machine models as well. Yeah, this is very secure. I like this a lot. There's only one thing I think this game could work on, and that's kind of the lighting. It's really gloomy. I don't know why. Anyways, I'm about to go up these really poorly green screen staircases, which are Yeah, this looks like literally Wallace Village on Merseyrail. But we come up, and I don't know why, but it's kind of reminding me of Stockport. Okay. It's very Virgin themed, and I do like how they've got everything curved to add just more depth and stuff. But for some reason, it's also intercity. Very cool. I can confirm that this track arrangement does not feel nice if you're inside the train and you're travelling at over 100 miles an hour. I like the nice wide platform here. This feels like a nice big town, which is kind of near to a city. I like how it's one of those underpass stations again. I like all the little details they add, like the lights and stuff. It's got a very nice atmosphere. Yeah, I think this is a good station, probably one of my favourites. It's the best station they've added, as far as I've seen. And of course there's Norrington, which is the new mainline terminus which they've added. Now, I doubt this is actually going to be the mainline terminus, because as seen, there are tracks here, which I think should be going further. Now, this is kind of not really in the design of a terminus station, because you've got terminus platforms here, yet the station is so much longer, and there's also tracks going out of it here. Now, these don't seem to be electrified, but I reckon they probably will be in the future, and as seen, all the tracks just stop, but the tracks keep going, so I don't know what the case is on this, but I assume it is eventually going to be extended, so that will be very nice, and I look forward to going to further locations. Anyways, the station is really nicely modelled. I like the building, I like the main shelters. Kind of reminds me of Hull, Paragon, also a little bit of Newcastle, and a little bit of York as well. But yeah, it's a nice station. It is very nice, and it's got a nice big bridge leading into it as well, so that's always an upside. Very nice. The same can not be said about the entrance that is here. So could you please make this footbridge go through the building, because I have to go in, go down, then go back around to this one to get to the other exit, and that is a bit tedious, let's just say. But yeah, it's actually a really nice station. I like the use of images they have. It's really good. Good station for rail. So you get the Ashdean pack, which is the one we used to have. It's Wetbury Castle, Ashdean Bridge, Broomfield, Osridge Hill, Russell Lane, all the ones you know. They got the Belman Green pack, which goes from Leeton to Belman Green, so that's that new one. Then you got the Norrington pack, which, as you can guess, goes to Norrington. And of course you got Victoria Harbour. So yeah, very nice. We've had two editions. We've had the Class 90 and the Class 220 plus 221, which are basically the same, but have multiple different liveries. You've got Virgin Trains Old, you've got Cross Country, you've got Avanti West Coast, and you've got the new Virgin Trains livery. You've got the Class 90 as well, which contains the Intercity livery, Virgin livery, Old, and of course 4th Rail, which is also known as 1 in real life. Now, as I'm a poor little boy, I can't afford any of the routes except the default ones, so I'm just going to drive around in a train and see what's been added to the current starter routes. Now, Victoria Docks, it has the 1938 stock there. It's quite an interesting one. It's got this curved platform now, which is quite cool, and there's a siding here. I'm just going to take the 156 to Preston Junction. Now, it's at this section where I start to have a criticism. I have had enough of sending vintage trains down into Crossrail tunnels. Why? Like, honestly, why do we need this? And also, what? What? Not. No. What?